It's time to meet the starting five for your Milwaukee Bucks. At shooting guard, 6'4", number 23, Wesley Matthews. The man in the middle, 7 feet tall, number 11, Brook Lopez. At forward, 6'7", wearing deuces, Chris Middleton. At guard, 6'3", number 21, Drew Holiday. At forward, 6'11", number 34, the Greek Freak, Giannis Antetokounmpo. The head coach for your Milwaukee Bucks is Mike Budenholzer. This is your Milwaukee.
Game 3 of the Eastern Conference. The first two were split. Who will get the advantage here? It's the NBA playoffs on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. David Aldridge is on our sideline. GA, it's all yours.
Good evening, Kevin. Giannis Antetokounmpo signed that big extension last season to remain a Buck. He said, "I don't care about glamour and big markets. I love Milwaukee. I can feel the love from the city every time I step on the floor. When I'm done, the only thing that's on my mind is spending time with my family. But the Bucks are my basketball family." Kevin, you're part of my broadcast family.
And David, I am honored. And I love Giannis's attitude. Wow, that's terrific. DA, thank you. And now the opening lineup for Boston. Outside, the wings are Brown and Tatum. Williams is out there with Horford, and it's Smart in at the point. And for Milwaukee, longtime teammates Middleton and Giannis, the forwards. Matthews out there with Holiday, and it's Lopez in at the 5 down low. You take a look at the Celtics. This is their chance to get home court advantage, Greg, back after splitting the first 2 games.
And they can't wait around to do it. They need to take control of this series right now. As the higher seed, you can't let your opponent gain confidence early in the series.
Now the pass to Tatum. Horford with the screen on Middleton. Middleton against Tatum. No good that time. Great D that time from Middleton. And so Giannis will bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. They need to put the big loss on Tuesday in the back of their mind.
Live by the 3, die by the 3. If you're perimeter dependent, you don't really know game to game how it's going to go.
You know, I think the lack of success from the perimeter really did them in. They just couldn't get it going from there.
Such a wide open look.
Horford.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Here's Holiday, and a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in.
You know, this is what happens when you combine center size with developing point guard skills. Giannis running the offense to perfection right there.
Now here's Williams. Lopez with the block. Middleton on the wing. Back to Giannis. And the layup's good off the glass.
Middleton, a scorer by nature. That time showing you he can find his teammates, too.
For Boston, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far.
And something that gets forgotten with Brook Lopez, he is still a strong rim protector.
I agree with you, Greg. Because he shoots the 3 and he's not a dominant post guy, it's easy to forget about his defense, but he's got excellent timing and good length and not afraid to mix it up either. And this is how you want to start the ball game. 4 for 4 from the field. Seems like they're right on point and can't miss.
Horford the pass to Smart. No good off the back of the rim.
You know, currently they're just 1 of 5 from the field. That's not going to get it done.
A 3 from Matthews. And again, Milwaukee with the triple.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Horford with the screen on Middleton. Tatum deciding where to go with it. 6 to shoot. Here's Smart. And just miss after miss right now.
Putting up a goose egg, bageled this period. At this point, you have to run the offense through somebody else. I mean, that's your only choice.
Antetokounmpo, a screen on Brown. Lopez passes to Matthews. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Tatum dishes to Williams. Here's Smart. And that one released in time, but no good. And that does it for the first quarter. Milwaukee on top, up 9. And we'll get going after this from Milwaukee. Well, continuity is such an advantage, and that is something that Giannis has with the Bucks.
See the goal right now, really well. We run plays over and over again. Our offense is not complicated. I know what I got to fight for. I know as a team what we're looking for. So right now I can see a lot of plays.
And he's clearly a capable decision maker with the ball in his hands.
And his length, not just an asset finishing, but also finding angles to set up his teammates.
And you are back with us live as we bring you continuing coverage of the Eastern Conference semifinals. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Bucks, guys.
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, you look at the energy, the effort defensively, they put it all out there in that opening quarter.
The big men on the floor, Giannis and Lopez. And the wings for him, Matthews and Middleton. And it's Holiday in at the 1. That's the group for Milwaukee right now. Free throw, good. Matthews.
And after going undrafted way back in 2009, Wes Matthews still getting after it.
And, Greg, you know, he overcame a torn Achilles tendon along the way. So it's a great example of finding your role and then filling it to a T.
And he makes the first but misses the second.
You know, Wes Matthews plays with that chip and edge that comes from not being drafted. He's a quality player now, and I think that edge has served him well throughout his career.
Now here's White. With some arc, and Middleton with the block. The drive by Giannis, and the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
There are very few guys that move with the grace that Antetokounmpo does on his drives. He's got an easy, long, ground-eating gait that's very effective.
So it's Boston now, following the bucket by the Bucks. Tice kicks to White. Williams, a screen on Middleton. White the pass to Williams. And the 3 ball is good. Williams has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
Very capable as a point guard is Derek White, showing off his playmaking skills there.
The kick out to Holiday. Back to Matthews. To the inside. And to Antetokounmpo. Terrific assist. A nice finish. Solid play all around. And we see teams around the league trying to integrate star veterans with talented rookies. Greg, it's not always easy, is it?
Not at all, Kevin. And a lot of times it becomes a choice between win now or win later. Though the teams with great coaching and development can oftentimes do both.
Here's White. Following the basket by Giannis. Now here's Matthews. Offensive rebound. Here's Antetokounmpo. Off target with the jump hook. Celtics trail by 11. All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. The Celtics made the Eastern Conference Finals 3 times over 4 seasons, but last season, injuries and COVID protocols knocked them down a peg. Ownership and management are patiently staying the course. And with their young star talent, this team still has room to improve from within. Guys, back to you.
Well, their upside in a lot of people's view remains. David, thanks. And the foul on Drew Holiday.
That's his first foul.
Yeah, clearly he hadn't established position there.
Yeah, and I like this call because you want the refs in that situation. If there's any doubt, err on the side of giving the benefit of the doubt to the offensive player. That should have been a block, and it was.
The Celtics making a switch here. Robert Williams, he's checked in for Daniel Tice. Horford comes in for Williams. Tatum, he's checked in for Brown. And Smart subbed in for Pritchard.
Part of what makes Horford such a really good jump shooter is the fundamentals and mechanics, but also his confidence.
To the paint, left side Tatum. Matthews against White. Over Middleton, and Chris Middleton pulls it down. And so we conclude the first half. Bucks lead by 8. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
The Celtics, 11.
Thank you, Kevin. Here with Chris Middleton. Chris, a big effort from you guys in the first half. How do you keep that momentum going?
Come out with energy, just try to keep pushing the ball and get stops.
We know that's Coach's emphasis, Chris. Thanks a lot. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of action following halftime.
Some great postseason action in the first half of play. A healthy lead has been built for the Milwaukee Bucks.
Well, they've shown a lot of discipline at the offensive end. It's not about getting the quick shot, it's about getting the good shot. And if you want to know how that approach is working, just check out their field goal percentage.
Seeing how things are shaking down for the Bucks. After splitting the first 2 games in the series, taking home court advantage, Shaq, what's the urgency for them in Game 3?
Well, a loss will put them right back where they started. But they have a chance to set the tone for the rest of the series. They gotta execute.
Well, whoever wins has all the momentum. You can't let this home crowd be the 6th man, and they right now are the 6th man on the floor for them.
Say what? You want to repeat that, Kenny?
Well, they're the 6th man on the floor for them and with them.
And obviously, a lot at stake. Let's get back to the action.
And we're back with you, all set to bring you more action from Game 3. One of the stories here, Wesley Matthews getting it done today.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look they wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
On the court for the Celtics, Smart in the backcourt with Brown to his side. Horford is out there with Williams, and it's Tatum in at the small forward position. Here's Williams following the bucket by the Bucks. Down low. Here's Horford and Middleton with the block.
Boy, the defensive hustle there by Middleton. Stretching out and getting his hand on that shot. Excellent effort.
And Holiday, here we go. It's good. Giannis has got the lead up to 12 now for the Bucks.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
Those looks they're allowing are almost automatic.
Holiday finds Middleton. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time. And the Bucks lead by 14.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
That's not the kind of streak you want to be part of defensively. Tighten it up, fellas.
Williams, a screen on Middleton. Tatum. That shot, no good. And Milwaukee the other way now.
And you think back to that 2017 draft, scouts trying to poke holes in Tatum's game, but really, he just needed a little time to develop his skills and get stronger. Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
Just over a minute and a half played here in the third. Outside Williams. Outside Tatum, looking to end the run. Milwaukee with the rebound. And without naming names, it feels like Tatum is starting to dominate other all-stars at his position.
And now his game is so complete. Regularly over 40% from three. He can drive it, post you up. The only success defenders have is when they guess right.
And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, the number of female officials in the NBA has grown in recent years. Commissioner Adam Silver said we've expanded our pipeline to greatly increase the pool of potential hires. And we've seen encouraging results. There's no reason why we shouldn't have more women as officials, coaches, and basketball executives in our league. Kevin?
Thank you, D.A. Giannis passes to Middleton. Yep, it counts. Middleton's got 4 this quarter.
Nicely done. They continue to attack inside, and that's 10 points in a row in the paint.
If you can't stop it, here it comes. I'm right at you.
Now here's Brown. No points in the game yet for him. Clock at 6. Horford with a screen on Matthews. Brown inside the line. Misses the jumper.
Boy, that's got to be terribly frustrating there. I mean, with the defense not hustling and he still misses, boy, he wishes he had that one back.
And so it's Milwaukee finding a 15-point lead at the end of the quarter. They have made it very tough to get a shot off against them. Their defense has been stifling. And don't go away. We'll be right back. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard, putting the pass right on the money.
Terrific versatility coming from a big man. Not something that the majority of big guys possess.
It's the fourth quarter crowd.
And we're back for more exciting action from the Eastern Conference semifinals. And forward, they have Middleton and Giannis. Holiday out there with Matthews, and it's Lopez in at the center, filling out the middle. That's the group for Milwaukee right now. White drives in, and it's sent back by Lopez.
Great timing on Lopez's part there to swat down that attempt.
And Matthews gets it to go.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
10 straight points off assist. That's very impressive, and it also makes the game easy and fun to watch.
Now here's Tatum. He takes it in.
You know, one reason Giannis has won Defensive Player of the Year is his agility and mobility. He can stay in front of guys and stay connected to shooters, too.
And we just got a second look there at the exceptional mobile one block.
Well, they didn't make it this far by giving up easy ones, and now their defense is in overdrive.
It's Solomon to Tacumbo. Matthews with it. Williams picks him up. Matthews, no good. Celtics trail by 17. The 3 from Tatum. Again, the miss by the Celtics.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here.
White. And such a nice move to make the basket work.
Nice selection that time by White. Going to the floater. Every guard needs to have that in his back pocket.
Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
Yeah, I don't think you want to get loose and sloppy or ease up, but it is time for them to start using that clock a bit.
And great camera work showing up on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. And the foul on Drew Holiday.
That's his second personal.
That's foul number 2 for him.
First team foul.
Here's White. The 10-footer. And Lopez with the block. Middleton against Tatum. Lopez sets a screen for Middleton. And there's Lopez. That's good on the assist by Middleton. Middleton's got 4 assists in the game.
Celtics call timeout. Ladies and gentlemen, your Bucks dance team.
And now we present our New Balance Player of the Game. Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Yeah, and his percentage from the field tonight, just amazing. He hadn't just been gunning. He's been picking his spots, and you need that kind of patience and discipline to shoot as well as he has.
With a chance to take command in this series, he did everything. That is the kind of killer instinct you need in the playoffs. And we've made our way through just over a minute and a half in this fourth quarter. Ibaka against Tice. To the middle. Here's Tatum. And it's Connaughton with the rebound.
That's exactly the look they wanted, guys. Right guy, right play, wrong result.
And game 3 will go in the record books here. Lots of energy out there tonight and an important win for the Bucks.
Tonight, they did a great job of getting everyone involved. They had the good passing, and that led to some open shots.
Solid play, definitely, Kevin.
And this is a pretty decisive victory. They take the lead in the series 2-1.
Yeah, game 3s are very important. If they can keep this sort of confidence going into game 4, boy, they are going to be tough to beat.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Yeah, and he was relentless, nonstop energy. I mean, he just never slowed down or turned off.
At the line for the Bucks, Wesley Matthews, taking 2 shots.
Take a break. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. Both free throws good from Matthews. 27 seconds left in the fourth quarter. The kick out to Brown. Hands it from downtown.
You know, the three-point shot, guys, is something that Brown continues to improve upon. It's important for him to be knocking down these looks to expand his offensive repertoire.
Here's Connaughton. So no problem for Milwaukee as they get the win. And they've edged in front in the series after an outstanding performance here in Game 3.
Kevin, it sure was. When teams split the first 2 games of a series, Game 3 means everything. They're going into Game 4 now, riding that high after this win.
And now we'll go to David Aldridge, who's standing by with our player of the game. Take it away, David.
Thank you, Kevin. Giannis, when your group is sharing the ball like this, how dangerous is this team?
We can be really dangerous. You know, everybody can make shots. Everybody on the floor, the basketball players. And the most part, we're having fun.
Always more fun when you win, man. Congrats. Thanks. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. It's time for us to say so long. We hope you've enjoyed our coverage during the second round of the NBA Eastern Conference Playoffs. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA on 2K Sports. We'll see you later.